In this video, we are going to discuss the basics of accessing your characters or your character sheets. The very basics. So, first of all, as always, when you go into Fantasy Grounds, go to the bottom library button, bottom right corner of your Fantasy Grounds work area. Make sure your modules are loaded. The best way to check that is to go to the modules button, and you'll see them loaded or not loaded here, and you can adjust them however you need to in terms of what's loaded and not loaded. And this is actually a player version of the software. I did that on purpose so you can see it from a player's perspective. Once you're in this section, also note that your PC's button is the same thing as your character's button in the library section here. Those are one and the same, just FYI. And as you probably noticed just then, when I checked and unchecked it, it dropped to the bottom. So they may not always be in the same location. Once you have access to your PC's button, you can go here to select your character and load it by simply clicking on it. Once you have it loaded in the top left, you can then access the character sheet and make adjustments, changes, or play the game, whatever the case might be that you're loading it for. On another note, if you go to the PC's button and there are no characters showing up, and you do not have your character already selected in the top left side of the screen, then that means you have probably logged on with a username that isn't the same as the one used previously. It might have a capital letter or number or something similar that it did not have before, or it may be missing something it had in it before. It's not a big deal. All you have to do is log out, change your username to the one you used previously, log back in, and you'll have access to your character. If you cannot remember exactly how you spelled your username the last time, then contact me and I can release the character to allow you to have access to it. On another note, you cannot delete characters, so do not worry about accidentally deleting a character. You cannot even delete your own characters. That is something only a DM can do. If you need a character deleted, let the DM know. The best way to let the DM know that you need the character deleted is by naming the character delete. Just like I'm doing now. If you put delete or anything similar to that in the name, then when I go to the characters area and I see that particular one in a character area, which I need to reopen and refresh, then that will tell me that I need to delete that character, which as you can see, you cannot do. The only thing you can do is close the window. Let's see, I think that is everything I want to discuss at this point. Oh, and this little blue arrow button is the import button. I don't know if you are able to do that in this area. I don't believe you can. It doesn't look like I can. So just be aware that that is an import button, but it doesn't look like you can use it. Again, just a quick little review. PC button, select your character to load it. Double click it if you have more than one character in the top left to open the character sheet, like so. You have to double click again. If you don't want the character, or if you made a mistake and you want me to delete it, type in the name area delete, and that will tell me that once I get on that I need to delete that particular character. You can release the character by right clicking and clicking the little eraser symbol, like so. And all that doesn't delete it or anything else, it just releases it back to the server so that it's not taking up space on your desktop. Thank you.